stop looking to see how God, how the universe is blessing other people, especially if it is making you create a false story about how you're behind in life, how it's never going to happen for you, how other people are just more lucky than you, how it's everyone else's time to shine except for yours. That is a false story. The fact that you need to lock in means that it is preparation season. You've been practicing your moves, preparing, putting in the work, becoming an expert behind the scenes. You don't want to be becoming an expert while you're center stage, meaning that you don't want everybody looking at you and judging you while you're still getting your shit together. Imagine you learning to dance for the first time and there is a stadium full of people watching you make a fool of yourself. That is what we are asking God for when we're like, I want it to be my time now. And God is like, but you haven't put in the hours, you haven't put in the reps, you haven't put in the work. If I let you go out there right now, you will make a fool of yourself. So celebrate your preparation season. Everyone's gonna get their chance on the stage. You want to be prepared when it's your chance to show up on the stage. And when you are trying to make yourself go, 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 because you're trying to keep up with the people you see on social media, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on YouTube, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on Instagram, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on TikTok, it is robbing you of the joy of your preparation season. Stop pocket watching. Comparison is the thief of joy. So this is a quick intuitive download that I received, and it is all about seeing everybody else tap into their dream life, seeing everybody else get things that you know that deep down you truly desire, right? I know we are in the age of social media. Everybody is getting what they want, whether it's the trips, the rings, the relationships, right? The sponsorships, the dream brand, the dream business, all the money that they want. And the download I received is stop pocket watching. Now, you might not have heard this phrase before. It essentially means you are watching other people get blessed, and it's making you create a story about what that means for you and in your personal life. Okay, pause for the cause. I just wanted to say I'm drinking some tea right now, but this is a fun opportunity for me to shout out that we have some new merch. This is one of the mugs that I created. It says your dream life is calling, if you can see it, and it's got a cute little pink phone on it, and the handle is pink, and it has Nija Sym Dream Life Creation Co. on the other side. So yeah, these are really cute. You guys should check them out if you're interested. Let me get a little quick sip and then back to the message. Ah, that feels so good. Okay. You're pocket watching. You are watching everyone else get blessed by the universe. You're watching everybody else create their dream life. You're watching everybody else show up and shine their light on Instagram, which, you know, Instagram is just the highlight reel. Nobody is really living like that 24/7. This is not to say people don't have incredible lives. This is not to say people aren't truly happy out there. This is not to say everybody on the internet is a liar. However, you are watching everybody else, what looks like them seemingly be successful, and you are creating a false story in your head about how you haven't made it yet and you're not good enough and why hasn't it worked out for you and this and that, and you are becoming a victim based off of a false story that you were telling yourself in your head. And the download that I received is stop pocket watching, meaning stop looking to see how God, how the universe is blessing other people, especially if it is making you create a false story about how you're behind in life, how it's never going to happen for you, how other people are just more lucky than you, how it's everyone else's time to shine except for yours. That is a false story. Okay, that is your inner dialogue trying to make you feel bad and trying to have a pity party, right? But you guys know this, that when other people are succeeding in life, especially when people are in close proximity to you and they're winning and they're succeeding, that means success is in your neighborhood. And don't you want success to be in your neighborhood? Yes, absolutely. However, When we are so fixated on how God, the universe, is blessing other people, it makes us tell ourselves stories about how we're not enough, how we're not doing enough. And so the download that I received is, and I have notes right here if you see me looking down, it's simply not your time. But guess what? It's preparation season. And so if you feel like you're not popping off right now, if you feel like it's not happening for you right now, if you feel like you are behind and everyone else is succeeding and you're not succeeding, understand it might not be execution season for you right now. It might be preparation season. But nevertheless, it is always your season, okay? So this is what I said. I said correction. It's always your time. So it's not that it's someone else's time, but it's just not your time. You know, sometimes people are like, it's not your time, but your time is coming. It's not your time, but your time is coming. No, truthfully, it is always your time, as long as you choose to see it that way. It is always your time. I'm starting to tell myself, it's always my time. There are no off seasons. It is always my time because I decide that it is my time, right? And just because it is preparation season, meaning that you might not be popping off. Maybe you're in head down mode, you're in focus mode, you're in locked in mode. And sometimes when you're in locked in mode, you're getting locked in because it hasn't happened yet. You're getting locked in because it hasn't started yet. You're getting locked in because there's something that you want, an outcome, a manifestation that you are trying to attract and call into yourself, and it hasn't happened yet. The fact that you need to lock in means that it is preparation season. But you pocket watching, you watching everyone else be successful and get the things that they want is distracting you from the fact that it is time to put your head down, lock in, and continue to prepare. Okay, so what you need to understand is that every season is not execution season. And I'm going to break down the difference, okay? Preparation season isn't the same as execution season. What is execution season? Execution season is full force, full speed. Okay, you might feel like you're not going full force and full speed. Why? Because we are not designed as humans to be on go 24/7. You will be burnt out. You will hate your life. You will feel miserable if you feel like you need to be locked in and going full force 24/7. Think about the way cars run. Okay, they cannot be 100 miles per hour the entire trip. That's gonna burn out the engine. And when you are trying to make yourself go because you're trying to keep up with the people you see on social media, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on YouTube, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on Instagram, you're trying to keep up with the people you see on TikTok, it is robbing you of the joy of your preparation season. And so the download that I received is that you need to start celebrating your preparation season. You need to become an expert in the dark. Ooh, this is so good. I'm going to tell you what that means. 1 second. Becoming an expert in the dark. If it is currently preparation season for you right now, meaning that the dream life that you want has not yet manifested, you know there's still things that you need to do to call that in, to bring it in, right? If the money isn't what you want it to be, if the career isn't what you want it to be, if the relationship hasn't shown up and you're seeing everybody on social media is getting engaged and getting married and having children, and you're like, why isn't this happening for me? Because you are in preparation season. Anytime the thing that you desire has not yet gotten to you or made it to you yet, it is because you're in preparation season. And that means that you are meant to be becoming an expert in the dark. What does that mean? Well, nobody is watching you, even though you might have an audience. You might have people who are watching you, right? You might say, oh, my haters are watching me, right? Or you might have a small brand, a small audience, a small Instagram following, a small TikTok following. Don't despise your small beginnings. This is your preparation season, meaning you are becoming an expert in the dark. You are becoming an expert while nobody is watching you. And this is exactly how you want it. Imagine if all eyes were on you right now. Imagine if all eyes were on your business right now. Imagine if all eyes were on your brand right now. Do you feel ready to move full force? The answer is probably no. Do you feel ready to go from easy mode to hard mode? The answer is probably no. Do you feel ready and prepared to take on 100 clients in a month or make 100 sales in a month? Do you have the systems in place? Do you have the foundation in place? Do you have the mindset in place? If someone were to give you $1 million right now, how long would it take you to blow through that money? Probably very quickly. Why? Because you're in preparation season. And in preparation season, you are gaining the character, the wisdom, the knowledge that you need to sustain your execution season, right? And so you have to understand that you cannot go full speed indefinitely. It's impossible. Even the most wealthy people that you can think of, right? They're not going full speed every single day. They have seasons where they go full speed and then seasons where they go back into preparation mode. What does that mean? You have seasons where nobody's watching you and you're creating the products, you're creating the offers, and then you have seasons where you are selling the offers, where you're launching the offers, where you want all eyes on you. But you don't want all eyes on you 24/7, because frankly, if all eyes are on you 24/7 and you don't have your shit together, people are going to call you out. People are going to call you a phony. People are going to call you a scammer. Right? And it's not that you are those things, it's energetically you are wobbly in your vibration, and people can sense that, people can feel that. But when you become an expert behind the scenes, when you become an expert in the dark, meaning that you are cultivating yourself, doing the inner work, working on yourself, evolving vibrationally, emotionally, spiritually, upgrading yourself to the next level, becoming the version of yourself that can hold the clients and hold the sales and hold the brand and hold the business. When you are working on yourself behind the scenes in preparation mode, when it is finally execution season, you're not afraid for all eyes to be on you. I'm getting this download right now too. If you're somebody who has a fear of being seen, or you're afraid of being seen, you are in preparation season. You are meant to be flexing that muscle of learning how to be okay with all eyes on you, learning how to hold a large amounts of energy, meaning that when God starts flooding your platform with new people, with new eyeballs, with new customers, with new clients, God wants you to be ready to handle all of that, right? Universe wants you to be ready to serve all these people at the highest capacity that you could possibly serve them. And that happens in preparation season. That happens when you're doing the work behind the scenes, even when you think nobody's watching you, right? Everybody wants it to be their time, their time, their time, their time. If it's not currently your time, there is still work to be done. And this doesn't mean your time will never come. It doesn't mean that it will never happen to you. It means that if it were to happen for you right now, like today, like this second, would you be ready? And if the answer is no, then you are being protected in your preparation season. You are being protected in the fact that you get to become an expert in the dark. You get to perfect your craft in the dark, meaning that no one's judging you, no one's holding you up to this high standard, no one is trying to, you know, see what is going on with your business. You get to become exactly who you are meant to be. You're allowed to evolve into your dream self in the dark. Become an expert in the dark, so that when you finally start popping off, when people finally start knowing who you are, and they know your name, and they know your brand, and they know your business, and they know what you say that you're here to help them with, they feel that. They feel the conviction. They feel the energy. They're like, oh yeah, she really is about that life. Oh yeah, he really can help me with this. Oh yeah, their business really is about that. Why? Because you became an expert in the dark. All right. This doesn't mean it will never be your time. It just means that you are in the wings. I gave this analogy in a video a few months ago. You are in the wings waiting for it to be your time. So when I was growing up, I was in dance classes. I did a lot of musical theater and things like that, right? I was into like live shows and productions and all that fun stuff. And so we would do these things called having recitals. You guys probably have friends or family members, little nieces and nephews who have recitals, so you guys know what this is. And so when it's showtime, right, when you are, so let's back up, when you're preparing for the show, right, you are standing on stage and you're just marking out the moves, but you're not going full force, you're not going full energy, how we call it in the dance world, going full out. You're not going full out, right? You're just marking the moves. When it's your preparation season, that's exactly that. Imagine you are in dance class, your dance rehearsal, and you're just marking the moves. You're just making sure you remember what you're supposed to do. You're just making sure that you put the system in place. You know how you're supposed to act. You know what you're supposed to do, right? Now, when it's showtime, everyone is not on the stage all at once. Right? Only a few people are center stage at a time. Why? Because you know how chaotic it would look at a dance recital if we had if we had a huge group of people just dancing on stage doing their own thing. We got the ballet dancers over here, the hip hop dancers over here, the tap dancers in the back center, and you know, that doesn't make for a good show. That doesn't make for a good performance. God is so tactical. The universe is so tactical that it allows only a certain amount of people at a time to be center stage. Meaning that that person that you are like, oh my God, they're really incredible, their brand is so good, they're so juicy. Right now, they might be center stage. That person in business that you look up and that you admire, right now, they're center stage. And why? It's because you are meant to be watching them perform on the stage and getting so inspired, getting so amped up, getting so turned on, getting so activated by them being in execution mode, that when their time is up, when they finish their dance, when it's time for them to wrap up, you know, all eyes being on them, and it's time for them to get off the stage, you're waiting in the wing, okay? You are watching them do their beautiful, immaculate performance. You are being inspired by them. Think about the people who are on Instagram popping off, or someone's YouTube channel is popping off, someone's business is popping off. Instead of being jealous and being like, well, why is it their time to shine? And why are they doing this? And why are they doing that? God is using them to activate the masses. But don't worry, God is going to use you too to activate the masses. Right now, you're just standing in the wing, allowing yourself to be activated, becoming an expert, marking those moves in the wing, so that when those people finish their dance and they become irrelevant, you know, this is what happens. People have their seasons of being popping and then they become irrelevant. It's time for them to get off the stage because it's time for a new dancer to take center stage. And when that happens, you have been practicing in the wing. You've been practicing your moves, preparing, putting in the work, becoming an expert behind the scenes. You don't want to be becoming an expert while you're center stage, meaning that you don't want everybody looking at you and judging you while you're still getting your shit together. Imagine you learning to dance for the first time and there is a stadium full of people watching you make a fool of yourself. That is what we are asking God for when we're like, I want it to be my time now. And God is like, but you haven't put in the hours, you haven't put in the reps, you haven't put in the work. If I let you go out there right now, you will make a fool of yourself. So celebrate your preparation season. Because in marking the steps behind the scene, when it's finally your time to come center stage, you are going to look like an expert. You're going to look like a professional. You're going to look like, oh my God, this is so easy for her. Why does it look so easy? Because you have been putting in the preparation during your preparation season. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the hours. You've been showing up for yourself. So stop pocket watching. Stop judging yourself that everyone is so much better than you. Everyone is so much further along than you. Everyone is, you know, getting blessed by God financially, and you're just out here struggling and suffering. Why don't you enjoy your preparation season? Because your time is coming. But when your time comes, you don't want to be out center stage looking like you're still rehearsing. You don't want to be out center stage looking like you're still trying to perfect the craft. Why? Because when people see you on stage and you don't have your shit together, they will call you out. That is the equivalent of you begging for your brand to take off, you begging for your business to take off, and then you finally get that customer and then they ask for the refund because they're like, this really wasn't all that. You really didn't teach me that much. This really was not as transformative as I thought it was going to be. So you want to prepare yourself in your preparation season, and not judge yourself for the fact that God is using other people, universe is using other people and allowing them to shine their light and be great. Everyone's going to get their chance on the stage. You want to be prepared when it's your chance to show up on the stage. Alright guys, my name is Nija Sym. I help awakened women create their dream life. You guys can check out the link down below if you want to check out this mug and get one for yourself. They're super affordable. Says your dream life is calling. Super cute. I think they're so on brand for us, and I want everyone to have one, so it feels like we're having a little tea party together or a coffee party together when we hang out. All right guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.